Hello everyone, this is Priya and it's my absolute pleasure to welcome you to this brand new episode of Z Connect. Whether you're already having a great day or you could use a little pick-me-up, we are here to ensure that your next 30 minutes are going to be the best. Because today we have an exciting lineup of exceptional guests and captivating stories that are guaranteed to inform, inspire and entertain you. So sit back, relax and get ready to be enlightened and entertained. What do मैं कोई ऐसा गीत गाऊं सुनो ना and तुम दिल की धड़कन में have in common? Well, the answer lies in the magical voice of Abhijit. Beginning his career from a tender age, he swiftly rose to become one of the industry's most sought-after voices. Recently, we had the delightful opportunity of meeting him as he was in Dubai. Join us as we get to know more about this remarkable man. Abhijit ji, welcome to Dubai. इन्फ्लुएंस तो डेफिनेटली है और इंडियन म्यूजिक और बॉलीवुड का इन्फ्लुएंस तो आपको पता ही है दुबई में कैसा है एंड जब लोग इतने फैंस भर भर के आपके कॉन्सर्ट पे आप देखेंगे जो आपके हर गाने के साथ खुद गाएंगे पूरा मुखड़ा अंतरा
हमको गाने नहीं देते वही लोग ज्यादा गाते हैं
कैसे लगते हैं आपको आई एम श्योर आपको अच्छी लगेगी लेकिन जब आप मतलब जब ऑफ कोर्स कानपुर में आप रहे पले बड़े हुए तभी तो कानपुर के दिनों के बारे में ऐसी कोई एक स्टोरी बता दीजिए जब आप बड़े हो रहे थे तब की कोई जो आपने अब तक किसी को नहीं बताई हो
हमारे कानपुर में भी है एक से एक फैक्ट्रीज मिल जो देखता हूँ ना फिर मिल के जो सायरन बजते हैं और वो जो लाल लाल अच्छा, अनु मलिक और मेरे अनु मलिक का कॉम्बिनेशन हर सिंगर के साथ हुआ, सुपर हिट हुआ। बिल्कुल अभिजीत गा रहे हैं,
बिल्कुल।
बहुत अच्छे से।
उन पे सबसे बेस्ट सूट होती है आपकी आवाज़।
यस, वेरी वेरी ट्रू।
और फिलहाल इस इंटरव्यू को समाप्त करते हैं। क्या आपको मजा आया?
नहीं, मत कीजिए,
नहीं
मेरे पास
करें?
बहुत टाइम है।
क्योंकि आपको पता है कि आपका गाना वापस अभी इतना पॉपुलर रील्स पे हो चुका है। डू यू नो दैट?
सारे हो गए, बहुत से हो गए।
ये सब हो रहे हैं, और जिसमें सब लड़कियां ना अपना वो ट्रांजिशन करती हैं और एक्टिंग करती हैं और वो सब दिखाती हैं। तो वो सब मैं करूंगी, आप सिर्फ गाएंगे मेरे लिए लाइव
नहीं,
यही वाला गाना।
कौन सा?
हाँ यहाँ।
ये तो अच्छा गाती हैं।
बिल्कुल भी नहीं।
आप सच्ची अच्छा गा रही हैं।
मैं बिल्कुल भी अच्छा
इसलिए मैं आपसे कह रहा हूँ गाओ।
नहीं नहीं।
ये किस तरह का रील वील है, मेरे को नहीं समझ में आता। कुछ बोला है तो मैं कर रहा हूँ। हाँ यहाँ कदम कदम पर लाखों हसीनाएं हैं। दुबई में, इंडिया चलो, वहाँ पे तो बहुत ज़्यादा है। हम अगर दिल का तोहफा देने उसे आए हैं।
थैंक यू सो वेरी। We will introduce you to a distinguished writer whose literary prowess has captivated readers across the globe. After this short break, stay tuned. Welcome back. It was a pleasure to meet the multifaceted Eliza Reid, who serves as a writer, editor, and co-founder of the annual Iceland Writers Retreat during the Emirates Airline Festival of Literature in Dubai. Her written works intricately explore themes of gender equality, sustainability, and the vibrant Iceland literary tradition. Let's meet this talented writer who also holds the esteemed title of the First Lady of Iceland up next.
2016, and it was the first time he'd ever run for public office. So we were sort of thrust onto the national stage very, very quickly. And at first I was a bit nervous about that because I thought, what am I allowed to do? And am I supposed to do something? And there's no rule book for being a first lady. But instead of getting scared by the fact that there's no rule book, I decided I would try to just use that I thought, if there's no rule book, I can do whatever. Yeah, I can do whatever I want. I'm not breaking any rules.
Yeah.
So I just thought I'm going to try to use this platform to talk about issues that I am passionate about, and that includes gender equality, which I wrote a book about, and sort of women's empowerment. But it also includes literature, literary heritage. I'm an immigrant to Iceland because I grew up in Canada, so I try to talk about multiculturalism and diversity and immigration, and it's such an honor and a privilege. I feel so fortunate.
So amazing. I was seeing the book that you have here at the Lit Fest as well, Secrets of the Spraker. You've written about the extraordinary women of Iceland.
That's right. Yeah. Spraker is an Icelandic word. It means extraordinary women.
Yeah.
And Iceland is closest in the world, according to the World Economic Forum, to closing the gender gap.
Yeah.
So I wanted to really, it's really just a love letter to Iceland told through the eyes of its women. And it incorporates my own story as an immigrant to the country who became First Lady, but it profiles the stories of about 40 different women who are regular women, because I thought that makes it connect to all of us around the world, that we can learn something about this other country that seems distant or exotic or unusual, but also see what draws us together and see how sort of inspire us that we're all role models in some way, and we all have a story that we can tell.
How cool. And now you have forayed into fiction writing as well. You have an upcoming novel, Death of a Diplomat. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, so it's my news here at Emirates, because it's a new book coming out next year called Death of a Diplomat. And after reading nonfiction, I thought, I'm going to give myself a challenge and try to write fiction, which is much harder because you have to make everything up. So, of course, it takes place in Iceland. It involves a diplomat who dies. But I hope that it's a sort of interesting kind of classic style murder mystery set in an exotic location.
I love those. I'm definitely going to give it a read.
Great.
Can't wait for it to come out.
Thank you. Maybe I get to come back to Dubai and promote that book when it comes out.
We'll be so happy to have you back here.
Thank you.
Semi, what would be your tips or some kind of guidance that you would want to give out to young writers out there?
Well, the one thing that kind of kept me going when I started my fiction writing was, and it maybe sounds strange or unusual, but you have to, write the whole book before you can sell it, and you don't know if anyone's going to want to read it. And I thought I can guarantee 100% no one will publish
Relations have progressed significantly through extensive high-level visits and diplomatic engagements. Stay tuned as we take you to one such noteworthy visit which has been the buzz of the town all through last week, after this short break. Welcome back. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently addressed the Ahlan Modi Mega Diaspora event in Abu Dhabi on February 13th. The gathering saw an impressive turnout of attendees from the Indian diaspora. Also, it coincided with the eagerly awaited inauguration of the BAPS Hindu Mandir, a momentous occasion where Prime Minister Modi took on the honoured role of presiding over the ceremony, adding to the significance of his visit. Check out details in our story up next. At Ahlan Modi event in Abu Dhabi, where the fans are so excited to see our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, who will be here in a few minutes. And we can't tell you how the crowd is right now, seeing him live here, addressing the audience, talking about the relationship between UAE and India and how stronger they are becoming day by day. We are so excited to see him come talk to all of us. Vande Mataram!
We are very excited to see Modi ji, and we are happy that he is here in Abu Dhabi, and we are able to see him in front of us that we are not able to see in Delhi. So we are able to see him here.
Have you met him before?
No, I've never met him, and but this is a very exciting moment, very proud moment for us. He represents India, and since the time he's here, the Indian image in the whole world is really like increased. So it's like a fan moment for us. So we've just come to see him, and we wish him all the best, and we wish he continues the same work, and he brings India on a much bigger platform.
So how excited are you being here at Ahlan Modi in Abu Dhabi?
Well, quite excited because I think this is going to be one of the biggest event in the history of Abu Dhabi, you know, for the Indian diaspora. And it's the first time it's happening. All roads of the UAE are leading to this stadium. So, you know, and I came from Dubai and it took me good 3.5 hours. So, you know,
3.5 hours, the traffic was that bad?
all the cars are leading to this stadium and all. So, you know, it's quite exciting, you know, to be here today.
कमल के फूल स्टेडियम में आ चुके हैं ऐलान मोदी इवेंट के लिए, और ये जो आपने मेहनत की है हमें बड़ी अच्छी लगी। ये कब से प्रेप चल रहा है इसका?
आई थिंक 1 महीना हो गया हम लोगों को ये सब करते हुए। हमने ऑर्डर किया था, ये स्पेशली बनारस से आए हैं।
आप अपने ग्रुप का नाम क्या बोलते हो?
ऐलान मोदी।
ऐलान मोदी ग्रुप। अमेजिंग, सुपर्ब, एक्साइटेड टू सी हिम।
Very excited, very excited.
Super excited.
Modi, 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 Modi.
नरेंद्र मोदी नमस्कार। हम सब आपको बहुत 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 प्यार करते हैं दुबई वाले। हम आपसे एक रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं कि यहाँ पे भी हमें वोट देने के लिए प्लीज़ कुछ खोलिए तो हम यहाँ से वोट देख सकें, क्योंकि हम हर बार नहीं आ सकते 5-5 साल में इंडिया ये टाइम में। एक ये रिक्वेस्ट है हमारी तरफ से।
थैंक यू सो मच मैम।
It's a great privilege and honor to be amidst such a huge adulation for a great leader, a world leader. And that is where he's grading up every minute, every day and every season. He is emerging as the most victorious leader of the world. So it's a pleasure to be here when the Indian diaspora and a huge lot from Kerala also, from my state.
What have you got to say about the crowd that has turned up?
It's huge. I think there is enough space to contain more, but the security restrictions, the containment areas are almost blocked, I think. I think Abu Dhabi and the UAE has really respected, honored, and I think they adore this leader. That should be the only reason.
Wonderful, sir. Thank you so much.
मेरे भाई और बहनों, मैं आज अपने परिवार के सदस्यों से मिलने आया हूं। समंदर पार इस देश की मिट्टी में आपने जन्म लिया। मैं उस मिट्टी की खुशबू आपके लिए लेकर आया हूं। आज इस शानदार आयोजन के लिए मैं अपने ब्रदर हिज हाइनेस शेख मोहम्मद बिन जायद जी का भी आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। 10 वर्षों में ये यूएई की मेरी 7वीं यात्रा है। साथियों, मुझे खुशी है कि हमें भी 4 बार भारत में उनका स्वागत करने का अवसर मिला। जब साल 2015 में उनके सामने आप सबकी ओर से यहां अबू धाबी में एक मंदिर का प्रस्ताव रखा, तो वो तुरंत एक पल भी गंवाए बिना उन्होंने हाँ कहे। और उन्होंने यहां तक कह दिया, जिस जमीन पे तुम लकीर खींच लोगे वो मैं दे दूंगा। अबू धाबी में ये भव्य दिव्य मंदिर के लोकार्पण का ऐतिहासिक समय आ गया। साथियों, भारत यूएई की दोस्ती जितनी जमीन पर मजबूत है, उतना ही उसका परचम अंतरिक्ष में भी लहरा रहा है।
What an absolutely spectacular atmosphere here at Zayed Sports Stadium in Abu Dhabi. Modi ji has just come here, given his address, met everyone, all his fans who turned up in huge numbers. We had some amazing performances and I think it's been a great, great day. Thank you so much, Modi ji, for gracing UAE with your presence. Today, our guests ranged from thought leaders and change makers to artists and literary figures, showcasing a diverse array of talent and expertise. Each one brought a distinct perspective and contribution to the show. Join us again next Sunday on your favorite weekend show Z Connect, promising an unforgettable adventure with every segment. In the meantime, be sure to follow us and check our stories on our social platforms. Bye for now. Take care. See you soon.